The only thing I was worried about was the lions. So I was prepared and I told myself, when it gets dark, I'm going to find the tallest tree and I'll climb over the tree and sleep in that tree. And then in the morning, I'll just continue with my journey. Just simple as that. Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. When I was 7 to 8 years, my dad gave us his van so that we can go to this festival. I think the oldest was about 25 years old. So we went on this festival. So what happened is when everything was finished, when the festival was over, I was walking with my sister to the car so that we can start moving early because there was so much traffic there. Everyone was just rushing to their cars so that they can beat the traffic. And I let go of my sister's hand. You know, when you're going on the opposite direction and just these people moving, like it's like they're pushing you back. Everything is just crowded around you and you just become confused. I think that was what happened to me. And eventually I was like so terrified that, I thought, okay, now what do I do next? I noticed the cars were driving away. From where I was, I could see a VW Kombi driving out, and I assumed that, it was our car. And in those days, it was an in car, so it came in all sorts of colors. Ours was yellow. This picture was taken that day. That's the car there. And I thought to myself, okay, I guess they forgot about me. Now, as I said, I was like 7 years old. Now, who forgets a 7-year-old? But anyway, I thought in my mind they forgot about me. So I thought of a plan B. I decided to walk. Let me just prepare because this is going to be a long walk. Where we were, it was a different town, which was about 67 kilometers to my town. It's just about 41 miles. So I was prepared and I told myself, when it gets dark, I'm going to find the tallest tree and I'll climb over the tree and sleep in that tree. And then in the morning, I'll just continue with my journey. Just simple as that. The only thing I was worried about was the lions. Where I was is not a jungle. And I don't know why I thought of a lion instead of just other people kidnapping me, but I just thought of lions. That's the only reason why I thought to myself, I'm going to climb a tree because a lion would not find me. I continue walking. At the same time, I was also looking around for a nice tree where I'll sleep for the night. That never happened anyway. As I continued walking, I saw this old man and he was dressed in a suit, maybe it was a brown grayish suit, and he had a briefcase and a walking stick, wearing a hat, a well-dressed man. He probably saw that I didn't really look like a street child, so maybe he was curious, why is this child walking by herself? And this man was asking my name and where I was going to. So I told him where I was going to. He was so shocked. And then he said to me, if I could find you a ride, would you be able to find your home? And I said, yes, as long as the person drops me in the main station, I'll be able to find my way home, because the station was next to a club where I used to go for ballet lessons. So it was easy for me to find myself home. Eventually, this man found a ride home, and I was sitting in the back of the van. They dropped me off at the station, and I was covered in dust from head to toe. I got home and I found my dad at home. Now, the others are still looking for me. I got there before them. And when I got home, my dad was like asking, oh, you guys are back? And I'm like, yes. And he noticed that it was quiet. And then he asked, how come you are here early? Where are the rest? Or I must have said they left me, or I must have said they forgot me. I don't know. I was safe, but my siblings were not. They couldn't come home. How do you tell an African parent that you've lost the baby of the house in your care? So basically, they were just not safe. What is the motive of the story? When God has an assignment for you, He protects you all the way. From childhood, He even protects you at birth. Even when I was born, I wasn't born full term. I was born at 7 months. I was a premature when I was born, because the devil will attack you at birth. If the devil knows that this child is going to glorify the Lord, the devil will always attack you. The devil will attack you, but God will always cover you. Once the devil knows that the mother is carrying a child that is going to glorify the Lord, the devil will always attack that child. So basically, I was just one of them. Even when I grew up, I was attacked with epilepsy. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't play with my friends. I could not do anything. Up to a point that I wasn't even allowed to swim, just in case it started attacking me while I was swimming. So I stayed away from swimming. I would go with my friends and I would just sit and watch them swim. Eventually, when I was healed from epilepsy, I learned how to swim. I made sure that that's the first thing that I learned how to do. Up to a point that I started attending swimming galas and I swam from my school. So everyone has got a purpose in life. Everyone has got a gift in life. You just need to ask God to show you your gift and stir up that gift. And your gifts are given to you for God's glory, because God knew you before you were born. Once you know your purpose in life, you need to use it for God's glory, not for your own fame. If God has given you to be a singer or maybe to be an artist, you need to use those gifts to glorify the Lord. Sometimes you won't understand why the devil is attacking you. It's because he knows. He doesn't want you to glorify the Lord. And also, people around you will not understand you. Maybe they'll think you're weird, or maybe they'll think you're an introvert. You will face a lot of challenges. When this happens, God will send people to help you, like how He sent that old man to help me. I don't know who that old man was, and I had never met him. So sometimes God will send people to help you. These are probably your destiny helpers. As I think about it, maybe somebody that was sent by God. We see that in Hebrews 13 verse. Maybe He saw that my plan B was not going to work. That is why He sent that old man to me. Sometimes God will send you angelic protection to protect. Just look at Daniel in Daniel 6 verse 16 to 23. An angel was sent there that shut up those lions that were surrounding Daniel. We also see the 3 Hebrew men that were also surrounded by fire, but they were not consumed because there was a 4th angel there that was protecting them. Sometimes we do not see these angelic features. Sometimes these angels will come to you in a form of a person just to protect you. For me, that man was my angel. Many are called, but few are chosen. So maybe you are the chosen person. So you need to find out what you are called to do. If you don't know what you are called to do, seek answers from God. You could be the chosen one to help somebody else with your gift. But if you don't seek answers, you may never know what is your gift. God wants you to ask Him so that He can lead you towards your gift. I had to ask God to show me my gift. You'll be amazed. Everything will run smooth for you. The enemy doesn't have the final decision. God has the final decision. Thank you for watching. If you feel the story is helping you, please don't forget to like and subscribe.